The Austrian motorcycle manufacturer is expected to re-release the KTM 990 Adventure sports bike. KTM claims to have equipped the KTM 990 Adventure with a number of advanced features so that the KTM 990 Adventure can compete with other brands. When viewed from the appearance of the KTM 990 Adventure has a difference with the previous model KTM 990 Adventure looks more comfortable and eliminates enduristic properties. A new rear frame with a connected bench, the end of which appears slightly lower. The remaining components at the rear such as lights, handles, and license plate holders look familiar from the 890 Adventure and make the look more manly and accentuate the rally theme of the KTM 990. For cooling and tank, the KTM 990 Adventure is likely to change its cooling system, as the prototype 990 Adventure no longer has a central heat exchanger, but rather a side-mounted radiator, the so-called split cooler. Depending on the configuration, they offer the possibility of continued operation if the cooler breaks down. Furthermore, the two Erlkönig side tanks once again make the rally feel even more pronounced. The KTM 990 Adventure has a frame and suspension designed to provide optimal performance on both off-road and on-road terrain. The KTM 990 Adventure frame uses a trellis tubular frame made of chromoly steel. This frame is known for its high strength and relatively light weight, providing a good balance between durability and flexibility. The KTM 990 Adventure's front suspension uses WP's upside-down telescopic fork. It is adjustable for compression and rebound, allowing the rider to customize according to terrain conditions and personal preference. The rear suspension uses a monoshock from WP connected to a Pro lever linkage system. The rear suspension is also adjustable for preload, compression, and rebound, providing maximum flexibility in customizing the suspension performance. Engine on the new KTM 990 Adventure, there is likely to be less peak power and more torque. But even so, this is a substantial improvement over the 890 Adventure, which had a maximum power of 103 HP. On the new KTM 990 Adventure, the engine is bolted to a clean-designed steel tube frame. Unlike the chassis of the current 890 or 990 Duke, the new bike looks to use oval section steel for the main frame rails, with a bolted subframe made of thinner round tubes at the rear. The suspension and brakes are more familiar, with the usual WP upside-down forks up front, 4-pot calipers similar to the current 890 Adventure, and a swing arm that looks like the design of the new 990 Duke. The rear shock, the WP, is longer and with a wishbone-shaped aluminum casting that is visible underneath and appears to connect the frame to a short rocker at the rear end of the shock. Judging by the several stages of development, it will take a while for KTM to bring this bike to market, which is expected to be in 2025 at the earliest.